The St. Louis African Arts Festival began in 1991 to increase the awareness of the global contributions of African people and people of African descent. Gerald Brooks is the chairman of the board of the African Heritage Association of St. Louis, and he's here to tell us what we can expect at the festival Memorial Day weekend. This is one of the big Memorial Day festivals in St. Louis each year. And I want to start this off by saying, if you can't fly to Africa, come to this.
Absolutely.
But you want to, because that's really what this is like.
And that's what we try to do. We try to make it like it's a village. So African village. When you walk in, first of all, you'll hear it before you get there. And then you start smelling all of the food that's cooking. And then when you get there, you go, whoa, because there's this marketplace that's wide open there with a stage on the other side with music going and dancing and singing and all kinds of things. And so that's the way we look at it as a village.
So, I mean, as I mentioned in the start, we were saying 1991 when it was first started. I mean, what was the goal behind this? To start it?
Well, I think we've exceeded the goal behind it. The goal was to educate and give people as much information about Africa and the African diaspora, as well as those who helped form America that were African descent and African American descent. And I think we've accomplished that, and we're going to continue to do that over and over. It's grown so much. You know, we started out really small, way back 28 years ago, and it's hard to believe that this is the 28th year, and we've been at Forest Park now for 20 of that 28 years.
Yeah, so. It's a wonderful festival. I mean, I brought my kids last year. We had a great time. Let's kind of get into some of the details. We've got some photos too to kind of reflect that, so we can pull those up and sort of go into it. So maybe let's see the first one and start things off. So shopping. Let's start with shopping. Not a bad place. You were telling me off camera that you told yourself you created a new rule. I've got to stop shopping.
I had to stop.
Tell us, I mean, it's some amazing stuff that you have.
Oh my God, it's things there. And all of these vendors, we have vendors that are contacting us 6 months in advance of the festival saying, you know, hold my spot. We're going to be there. And these are vendors who travel back and forth to Africa from all over the country. And they are picking up unique things that you won't see anywhere else.
Yeah, and then here we are with music.
A lot of music, a lot of dancing. And what's really cool is when the musicians get the audience involved, especially the kids, and they bring them up on stage, and they'll have them all down in front of the stage, and they're dancing, and the drummers are going and everything. And people love it. I mean, there are some people who come, and they just sit just for the music. They take a break to go get some food, and they come back just for the music.
That's neat. Here we go. There's dancing. There was some dancing.
Yeah, and now that's out in front of the stage where they've got people up dancing with them out of the audience, yeah. So it's a family thing too. That's the other thing. There's something there for every age. Every age. I don't care how old you are. There's something there for you, and that's what makes it so inviting. And another thing too, it's for everyone.
Yes.
It's not just for African Americans, and we've been saying that for 28 years, and our audience gets more and more diverse each year.
Yeah. No, I think that's a good thing to point out, because I think you're right, and I think there was a time where and it still is, I think, for people, a way to connect with their past, to learn about their past.
Absolutely.
And their heritage, but that really, it is something that is for the entire community.
And that's what the festival is all about. It's to do that, you know, and some of the musicians and drummers and some of the educators that we've had there, because it's also an educational period. But kids come, and they get to do face painting, and they get to make masks and participate in African games that they don't know about. You know,
that's right, because you have like a tent set up, like a children's children's area. And remind people, so you've been in Forest Park. This is taking place in Forest Park.
Forest Park, we've been there 20 years. It would be Forest Park Memorial Day weekend, and it's been on the Memorial Day weekend for the last 20 years. So it starts on Saturday, May 25th, and then from 10 to 8, and then it's Sunday 11 to 6. And Sunday 11 to 8, and Monday 10 to 6.
Got it.
I'll get it right.
No, you got it. You got it, because we actually have that information on the screen, so you can check it out right there. The 28th Annual African Arts Festival, Memorial Day weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday of Memorial Day weekend, right there at World's Fair Pavilion in the heart of Forest Park. 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., and 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Those are the details right there.
Yes.
And for more information, you can head to the website at stlaaf.com. But don't go anywhere. We're going to have more with Gerald and get into some more details that's going to be taking place next weekend. Stay with us. We'll be right back.